So I've started this video a bit late, but it's okay. So my plan is to cook sweet and sour chicken, and this is how I cook my sweet and sour chicken. So as you can see, my chicken is chopped up really small and it's all seasoned. So those are the onion, sweet pepper, tomato, and I've seasoned it with meat seasoning, black pepper and salt and garlic and thyme. So all of this was marinated in my chicken overnight. So that's how I cook my sweet and sour chicken. Everybody have a way how they cook theirs, but this is how I cook mine. Okay, so this is how it started. Sorry I didn't show you when I was chopping and that, but anyway, if you know how to cook, you just chop your chicken. And I don't just chop my chicken, I wash my chicken. And I know that some people gonna say, oh, you don't wash chicken, but I do wash everything that goes in my belly. Okay, I do wash everything that goes in my belly. So this is the start of how I do my chicken. So now I'm frying it. You can see some of them are already fried, and I put it back in the container because it's gotta go back to be cooked with the sweet and sour sauce. And then you will just continue watching, and then you will see how I add my sweet and sour sauce to my chicken after I fried it and give it a brown color. Okay, because we don't want no white chicken around here. Okay, it have to be brown. No white chicken around here. Girl chicken a brown up. Look how girl chicken a brown up. Watch the progress. Watch the process. Watch the progress. So when I finish frying this, then you will see how I start to cook down my chicken in sweet and sour sauce. Yes, watch the process. Keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Subscribe and share. Help me to build this channel by liking, subscribing and share. Thank you. Keep watching. So chicken brown up and thing. So as you know, I'm using a small frying, a really flat frying pan to fry the chicken. So now to cook it down, I'm gonna use a Tula frying pan. Okay, good. So I'm gonna use a Tula frying pan so I can cook it down in the stew. So now I'm gonna transfer. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put a bit of oil in here. Okay, so I can start to fry down my gravy. Fry down the vegetables. Okay. Yes, so I transfer some oil in here. Okay. So let me move this pot because I need to use the bigger stove. Okay, so I'm transferring that. So I'm going to wait for that oil to be hot. So it's coming on. See? That one is now hot. So I have to wait for this oil and everything to hot before I transfer the chicken. Okay. So I'm going to take it out of this container. Put it here. Where the other chicken are. Okay. So this chicken actually can eat like this. It's ready to eat. But because I want to cook it down in the sweet and sour sauce, I'm just going to cook it down to make the sauce around it. Okay, so you can see it's all in this now. So now I'm going to transfer it to the other pot to start make the sauce. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this to start frying down. Okay. Let's cook Where's my pot? Let's check the chicken. Yeah, man. So that's my veg fried a bit, my onion, tomatoes, and sweet pepper. Fry a bit. And I don't need to fry anymore because it's not about the chicken frying. It's already, because the chicken already been fried. So now I'm gonna add my Uncle Ben sweet and sour sauce. And yeah, so this already have some nice flavor in it as well, so that will help to flavor my sweet and sour chicken. Okay. Here goes my sweet and sour sauce. Yep, I'm going to add all of that. Then I'm going to rinse the bottle out, of course, with some hot water, of course. And swirl it around. Okay, so that will be enough to make me enough gravy, because it's all about the amount of gravy I have now, and giving it enough time for the sauce to cook into the chicken. And after this is cooked, I will let it sit for, okay, it's now 1:20 and we won't be having dinner until about 4 o'clock. So this will sit for at least for 3 hours before we eat it. So when it's, the longer it sits, the more time it gets to the sauce to marinate into the chicken. Have you ever tried overnight food? So the longer the food stay, the better it is, because whatever spice you put in it get time to soak into your food, so it always tastes better the next day. Yeah, so that's why it's good to make your food sit for a bit before you eat it. Don't eat it straight away if you want to get that flavor. Okay, so now I'm going to leave this to cook down. Go and cover it. Oi! Holy palova gonna son, see? Look at that gravy looking lovely. Yes. Nice and thick. The gravy, I say one. Yep. And I haven't even tasted it yet. Let me taste it. That tastes nice. That tastes yum. Yeah. That tastes yum. Let's go rid of that. Yep. Let's swipe around there. Cooker. Yes, guys, after another 15 minutes my sweet and sour is finished. So now I'm gonna turn the cooker off and just leave it on the stove to just simmer down, and it's gonna be ready to eat the next 3 hours, because I won't be having dinner until the next 3 hours. But that time I'm sure my sweet and sour sauce will be marinated into the chicken, and I will get that flavor that I want. So hope you have a good day, and thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. You take care. And I know everybody cook different, but this is my way of cooking sweet and sour chicken. Please like and share. Thank you. Take care. And remember, leave your food for at least an hour after cooking to get flavor. That's the best way, especially if you have visitors. Try to cook an hour before and just leave it for the flavor to soak into your food before you share. Bye for now. Look out for the next video. Bye.